What's up, Looply crew? We're kicking things off with some heartfelt news from the world of David Bowie. The incredible security guard, Stuey George, who protected Bowie and the spiders from Mars during their meteoric rise, has sadly passed away. We'll dive into the touching tributes from Bowie's bandmates, who remember Stuey not just as a bodyguard, but as a lovable rogue and a vital part of that legendary era. Next up, we're channeling the pure genius of David Bowie himself. Get ready to explore what the ultimate style icon taught the world about fashion and transformation. From Ziggy Stardust to the Goblin King, Bowie wasn't just ahead of the trends, he created them, inspiring generations of designers and fans alike. We're talking about his fearless self-expression and how it continues to shape culture today. Hold on to your hats, rock fans, because we've got some electrifying updates from the world of rock. Rumors are swirling that Steven Tyler might join Joe Perry on stage for The Who's farewell tour, and Heart just dropped massive news about their 2026 Royal Flush tour. Plus, we're getting an update on Soundgarden's final music and Matt Cameron's thoughts on their Rock Hall induction. And finally, we're exploring the artistic genius of Ian McCulloch and Echo and the Bunnymen. He's revealing the moment he felt like David Bowie himself while writing the iconic song How Far. Get ready for a deep dive into inspiration, artistry, and the magic that makes a song timeless. Stick around, you won't want to miss any of this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. The man who felt like Bowie's bodyguard, remembering Stuey George. He was the silent guardian, the protector of a rock and roll legend. Now, members of David Bowie's inner circle are mourning the loss of Stuey George, the trusted security guard who kept Bowie and his band safe during the explosive Ziggy Stardust era. Hired when Bowie's fame skyrocketed and crowds became volatile, Stuey was more than just muscle. He was a loyal friend and a crucial part of the Spiders from Mars journey. Woody Woodmansey, the band's drummer, recounted harrowing early tour where the band faced genuine danger from angry fans. It was Stuey, a former roadie with a reputation for handling unruly crowds, who David Bowie personally requested to ensure their safety. Woodmansey fondly remembers Stewie's effectiveness, describing him as a lovable rogue and as hard as they come. Keyboardist Mike Garson echoed these sentiments, highlighting Stewie's incredible sense of humor that kept spirits high on the road. Jeff McCormack, known as War and Peace, simply stated he always felt safe when he was around. Stewie's decade-long tenure with Bowie wasn't just about concert security. He was privy to the extraordinary life of a rock superstar, even recounting a wild night involving Mick Jagger, a famous singer, and a ballet dancer wanting to join in, with David Bowie instructing him to guard the door. His presence offered a sense of security and camaraderie that transcended his professional role. Fans and former bandmates alike are sharing their grief, remembering Stuey George as an indispensable figure who was as much a part of Bowie's legend as the music itself. His passing marks the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy of loyalty and protection. Don't go anywhere, because we're about to dive into the mind-blowing style of David Bowie himself. Next up, what David Bowie taught the world about fashion. Beyond the sequins, how David Bowie redefined style forever. David Bowie wasn't just a musician, he was a chameleon, a visionary who used fashion as a canvas for his ever-evolving identity, fundamentally altering our perception of style. Long before trends emerged, Bowie was creating them, demonstrating that true fashion is about transformation and fearless self-expression. From his early days as the flamboyant Ziggy Stardust to the enigmatic Thin White Duke, Bowie seamlessly blended costume, identity, and performance. His daring choices, like wearing dresses and makeup in the early 70s, challenged societal norms and paved the way for future generations. Designers like Alexander McQueen, Hedy Slimane, and Tommy Hilfiger cite him as a primary influence, a testament to his enduring impact on the fashion world. The V&A East Storehouse's new center, housing a staggering 90,000-item archive, underscores his monumental legacy. Bowie taught us that personal style is a journey, not a destination. He encouraged experimentation, embracing individuality, and the courage to change when something no longer serves you. This philosophy resonated deeply, especially with younger generations who see in Bowie a blueprint for authenticity and creative freedom. His ability to defy categorization and encourage his audience to do the same made him a beacon for anyone who ever felt like an outsider. His influence is palpable today, seen in artists like Harry Styles and Timothée Chalamet pushing gender boundaries in fashion. For many, Bowie provided the confidence to explore beyond traditional masculine and feminine aesthetics, making self-expression exciting and acceptable. His music, from anthems of empowerment to intimate lullabies, provided a soundtrack to life's moments, proving that his impact extended far beyond the visual. Get ready for a jolt of pure rock and roll energy as we bring you the latest from the legends of the stage. Next up, Steven Tyler Rumors and Heart's massive tour announcement. Rock royalty rumors and Royal Flush Tour, the latest from the music world. Rock and roll is alive and kicking, with electrifying rumors and massive tour announcements dominating the headlines. Get ready, because Steven Tyler might just be joining Joe Perry on stage for The Who's legendary farewell tour tonight at the Hollywood Bowl. Sources suggest the Toxic Twins could reunite to perform 3 songs, reigniting the magic that made Aerosmith a global phenomenon. And the good news doesn't stop there. Heart has just announced a massive extension to their Royal Flush Tour, adding a whole new leg for 2026. Beginning February 15th in Duluth, Georgia, the tour will crisscross the country, with dates in Tallahassee, San Antonio, and Colorado Springs before concluding on March 15th in Fishers, Indiana. Lucinda Williams is set to open these newly added dates, and tickets go on sale this Friday. Don't miss out. In other major rock news, Soundgarden fans are eagerly awaiting their final music, but drummer Matt Cameron revealed that new singles won't drop before the band's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction on November 8th. Cameron shared that the album, featuring material started with Chris Cornell in 2015, is nearing completion despite a lengthy legal dispute. He described hearing Cornell's voice on these powerful tracks as both gut-wrenching and empowering. Cameron also reflected on his upcoming induction with Soundgarden, calling it a little more meaningful than his previous induction with Pearl Jam, due to his deeper creative contribution to Soundgarden's iconic sound. He also touched on his amicable departure from Pearl Jam, citing the demanding touring schedule as a factor in his decision to focus on shorter, more intense sets. Finally, rock legend Dave Mason has officially announced his retirement from touring due to declining health. The co-founder of Traffic and a celebrated solo artist, Mason has left an indelible mark on music history, collaborating with legends like Jimi Hendrix and Paul McCartney. The Beatles are also making waves with a separate release of their anthology collection, featuring unreleased demos and new mixes, set for November 21st, with a 9th documentary episode streaming on Disney+ November 26th. And in a nod to enduring legacies, David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust Tour has been crowned the one best tour of all time by Consequence. Prepare for a deep dive into lyrical genius and the moments that inspire true artistry. Next up, Ian McCulloch on Feeling Like David Bowie. Echoes of Stardust, Ian McCulloch on Writing Like Bowie. Ian McCulloch, the enigmatic frontman of Echo and the Bunnymen, has revealed a fascinating parallel between his own songwriting process and the legendary David Bowie. McCulloch confessed that while writing the band's iconic song, How Far, he experienced a moment of pure creative transcendence, feeling as though he had channeled the spirit of Bowie himself. McCulloch, known for his poetic and often cryptic lyrics, described the songwriting as an almost instinctual process, drawing inspiration from his childhood fascination with space and cryptic messages. He believes that giving too much away about a song's meaning can spoil the listener's personal journey with the music. How Far itself is filled with evocative space imagery and existential questions, such as, we're all astronauts / lookin' for heaven, and when all our stars have gone, how dark will it become? It was in the studio, however, that the profound connection to Bowie emerged. McCulloch likened the feeling of completing How Far to how he imagined David Bowie felt when recording Starman. He boldly stated, "That whole song, for me, was a David Bowie moment. I felt like I'd written Starman or something." He further compared the song's impact to Bowie's Life on Mars, acknowledging the high bar set by such comparisons, but emphasizing that these moments arise from a deep love and admiration for his heroes. McCulloch clarified that these comparisons are never born from ego, but from a genuine appreciation for artists who inspire him. He strives to create music that stands on its own merit, but when moments of brilliance occur that echo the giants he admires, it's a deeply rewarding experience. The comparison highlights the enduring power of Bowie's artistic influence and the universal quest for creative breakthroughs that resonate across generations. We've covered a lot of ground, but don't go anywhere yet. Stick around for our lightning round recap and the full call to action. All right, Looply fam, what a ride! We heard about the touching tributes to David Bowie's security guard, Stuey George. We explored how David Bowie revolutionized style and inspired generations. We got the latest rock news with Steven Tyler rumors, Heart's massive tour, and Soundgarden updates. And we heard how Ian McCulloch channeled David Bowie himself. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to Looply for more epic content, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. Let us know in the comments which story was your favorite, and give us a follow on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.